Are you applying invisible choices in your hotel? Of course you are. You just don't know. Today we'll learn everything about invisible choices, so you can apply them directly in your hotel and reach new level of customer satisfaction and revenues. Welcome, hotelier. I hope you are having a great day. I'm Eugenio and this is Hospitality Ideas. Let's go. Okay, so what are invisible choices? To put it simply, invisible choices are little cues and suggestions that hotels incorporate in their business to guide guest behavior. And this is done without explicitly directing them. These influences may seem small, but their impact on guest behavior can be significant. Let's see them in action with a couple of examples. Have you ever noticed hotels strategically placing marketing material in the elevator? That's because for half a minute you are stuck there, and with this communication they achieve two goals. They give you something to do so you don't feel bored in those 30 seconds, and they entice you with a special offer. Or have you ever seen bottle on display near the fitness center? These encourage guests to have a healthier lifestyle and to hydrate. All this without explicitly telling them what to do. The psychology behind invisible choices is fascinating. We think our decision is rational, but in fact it's really driven by our subconscious, and so influenced by environmental factors. And hotels can leverage this knowledge to shape guest behavior. And of course, it's important to align these invisible choices to hotel goals. Maybe it's promoting sustainability, increase revenue, or enhance guest satisfaction. It doesn't matter. Invisible choices must be designed with intention and purpose. Invisible choices can have physical or non-physical elements. Let's see what they are. Let's see how physical elements create invisible choices. Here, hotel design play a crucial role. From the moment guests step into the lobby, ambience and atmosphere can drive their behavior, and hotels can strategically design rooms and common areas to achieve a desired behavior. Similarly, placing the hotel official hashtag near a beautiful view can encourage guests to take a picture and share it on social media. Or a cozy corner with a selection of books can push hotel to relax and unwind. When we talk about non-physical elements of invisible choices, we talk about communication and service delivery. For example, language and tone used by staff can influence guest behavior. Using words like refreshing or invigorating describing the pool can encourage guests to take a dip. Or staff wearing sneakers can suggest an hotel with a fresh and young attitude and push customers toward that attitude too. Dim light in a cozy restaurant can suggest a romantic mood, inviting guests to have a drink or dine. Also, personalized recommendation to customers can fall under the non-physical elements of invisible choices. Here are some examples of invisible choices. The order in which our special offers appear on the booking engine can drive customers towards one purchase or another. A slight bigger font on our menu can push guests to order that dish. Another great example comes from all-you-can-eat restaurants. Have you ever noticed that their buffet starts with dessert and bread? Do you think this is random? It's not. It's specifically designed because they are some of the less expensive food and more filling. So you start filling your plate with those, you end up full very soon, maintaining a margin for the restaurant. And if you think about it, an hotel buffet is, in fact, an all-you-can-eat, so you can steal some ideas. Here are some other things we can do. Do we want to reduce coffee consumption? Good. Why don't we write the suggested caffeine dose on the coffee machine? People automatically will drink less of it. Do we want to reduce breakfast product consumption? Let's show the food cost in terms of calories. Everybody who's on a diet or wants to lose weight will reduce their consumption. Or do we want to reduce energy consumption? Let's create a system that every day informs guests of their energy usage and then informs them where they stand on the scale of all the other guests. You are in the top 10%, you are green. You are in the top 50, not so green. How can we implement invisible choices in our hotel? The first step is to understand our guests, of course, with their preferences and choices. We have to collect as much data as possible, analyze it, ask guest feedback, and understand their needs and desires. So this way we'll be able to identify opportunities of increasing their satisfaction and our revenues, which in the end is the same thing. For example, we could notice a lot of customers wanting to check in before check-in time. And this can lead us to a couple of reasoning. The first one is guests maybe don't know exactly what our check-in time is. And the second reasoning is maybe for guests it's important to get to the hotel early. So it becomes an opportunity to increase their satisfaction, offering an early check-in for free, or to increase our revenues, offering an early check-in for payment. Okay, this was just an example. But now we have identified areas of improvement, right? So it's time to brainstorm solution, having at a meeting a lot of ideas. So we funnel these ideas into our feasibility funnel, and we end up with some applicable physical and non-physical elements of invisible choices. And then we start testing. Maybe we decide to call every guest the day before their arrival, asking them for arrival time, so we know which one will arrive earlier than check-in time. Or maybe we decide to let them wait a little bit and offer them a welcome drink. Or maybe we can send them a pre-arrival email telling them that responding to that email guarantees them a discounted early check-in. Then we test these tactics and we see if they work or not. And then we modify them accordingly. As we have seen, invisible choices can be a powerful tool in our arsenal. They can be implemented easily and increase customer satisfaction and revenues. Remember to constantly monitor them, and if they don't work, just change them. They are just the tools. I'm Eugenio, and this is Hospitality Ideas. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this information valuable, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And until next time, happy hosting, hotelier!